Welcome to Hodgepodge! In today's video, we're exploring the delightful world of amigurumi to create an adorable crochet bee that's sure to buzz its way into your heart. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Hodgepodge Crochet for more fun and creative projects. Now let's grab our hooks and yarn and get buzzing on this sweet little project. Today I'll be using a G 4mm crochet hook. And I'm also using 3 colors of yarn, black, yellow, and white. I'm using a medium 4-weight yarn. I'm using Caron 1 pound, but you can use any medium 4-weight you like. I'm also going to be using a 6mm safety eye. My kit here has a bunch of eyes, but I'm going to use the smallest one, which is this one right here. Feel free to use a bigger eye or a colored eye. With the yellow yarn, I'm going to make a magic ring. This is how I make mine, but you can make yours however you feel most comfortable. And I'm going to chain 1. That does not count as a stitch. Inside my magic ring, I'm going to work 6 single crochet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm not going to join, I'm just going to tug my tail to close. I'm also not going to use markers here. You can feel free to use a marker if you want to. I'm just going to count. Now for round 2, we're going to put 2 single crochet in each stitch around. You should end with 12 single crochet. So right here is 1, and we're going to put another one in that same stitch. And that's 2. And we're going to put 2 in the next, and 2 in the next, and we'll keep doing this until we get 12 single crochet. There we go. So the first round had 6 single crochet. The second round has 12 single crochet. Now for round 3, we're going to work right there in that next stitch. 1, 2 single crochet. And then in the next stitch, we'll work 1 single crochet. And the next stitch, 2 single crochet. And in the next stitch, 1 single crochet, and we'll keep working in this manner all the way around the round until we have 18 single crochet total. So that first round you had 6, and then you had 12, and now we have 18. For rounds 4 and 5, we're just going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch around. When you get to round 5, we're going to change to black in that very last stitch. So this is the stitch here that we're going to change to black. We're not going to complete that single crochet. We'll loop the black yarn onto the hook and pull it through. Now we're going to crochet in the front loops only here. So the first stitch, we're going to make a loose slip stitch. And now for each stitch around, we're going to work in the front loop only. We're going to work a single crochet in the front loop only, all the way around the round. Just catching that front loop and making a single crochet. So for round 7, we'll single crochet in both loops in each stitch around. So make sure that your hook is underneath both of those loops and work a single crochet. In the last stitch of the round, you want to change to yellow. I'm just going to pick up my yellow yarn, loop it over and pull it through. Just like that. Now for round 8, with the yellow yarn, we're going to slip stitch in the front loop only of the next stitch. Just like this, loosely. Try to keep this stitch a little bit loose. Then we'll single crochet in the front loop only in each stitch around. Now for rounds 9 through 11, we'll single crochet in both loops in each stitch around. Make sure your hook is underneath both of those loops. Pull through and work a single crochet. Now when you get to your final single crochet in round 11, you want to switch to black. So I'll grab my black yarn right here. Loop it over my hook and pull it through. So for round 12 with black, we'll slip stitch in the front loop only of the next stitch. And then we'll single crochet in the front loops only in each stitch around. Now I'll pull out a loop and just set my hook aside for a second. I'm gonna cut the yellow yarn because we don't need it anymore. And I'm gonna pull out my safety eyes. So you want to have a little fun with these safety eyes. You can use colored ones if you want. I think these are adorable. They give the bee a whole different look. Let's put another one on the other side. Look at how cute it looks. But I'm going to go a little bit more traditional and just work with these little 6mm eyes. Let's see how this looks. Oh, I think that's a little too close together. We'll move one stitch over. And I think that looks cute. Yep, I think that's adorable. Look how cute. Okay, now for the hard part, which is getting the backs on these eyes. It can be a little bit tricky because they're a little fiddly to work with, but we're going to do the best we can. So this is what the back looks like. And I'm going to push that eye through. And you want the rounded part to go down toward the fabric. And push. And it's really, really tough to do. Be careful you don't poke your fingers. I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, this is not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the bee completely inside out. That might help a little bit. Put the back on and push really hard. One more time. Put the back on and push. There we go, and it snapped right on. So we'll do that for the other eye. The rounded part goes down, and then just push. just like that. There. Now we can turn the bee right side out, and those eyes aren't going anywhere. So now we'll grab some stuffing. I've got a lot of stuffing here. You won't need all of this stuffing. Just grab a handful of it and we'll stuff firmly. There we go. I think that looks cute. We'll just shape the face a little bit. And we've got a little bumblebee. Now we'll reattach our yarn to our hook and we'll work round 13. Round 13 might be a little bit tricky. So we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, and then we're going to single crochet the next 2 stitches together. So in order to do that, we're going to work in the front loops. So we're going to go in the front loop of the next stitch and the front loop of the next stitch, just like that. And then we're going to wrap the yarn around and pull through both of those loops and then work a single crochet. And we'll just repeat that going around. So since this round is a little bit tricky, I'm going to put a marker in that first stitch. We'll single crochet in the next single crochet, and we'll work a decrease in the next 2 stitches. So we're going to put our hook through the front loop of the next stitch and the front loop of the stitch after, just like that. Yarn over and pull through those 2 front loops, yarn over and work a single crochet. And we'll keep working in this manner all the way around the round. So single crochet in the next, and single crochet decrease in the next. So front loop, yarn over through those front loops, and a single crochet. Single crochet in the next, and a decrease across the next 2. Now I'll just move my marker because we won't need it anymore. And we're going to work single crochet next 2 together 6 times. And that's 1, here's 2, take your time with this and try to keep your stitches a little tight. Here's 3. I know it's a little difficult with the stuffing in the way, but just go slow. Here's 4. And 5. And the last one right here. There. Isn't he cute? Now we'll cut our yarn, leaving a tail. And we'll finish off. We'll grab our yarn needle and thread that tail. And now it's a little bit difficult to see here because it's black yarn, but what I'm doing is I'm weaving the yarn needle through the last 6 stitches. So just around the last 6 stitches of round 14. Whoops, let's do that again. There we go. Weaving the yarn this way will help you to close that hole. Catch this stitch right here and then pull. See how the hole just closed up? It's completely gone. There. Now I'll just weave this end tail through the bottom a little bit. I'll go through some stitches this way, and then I'll go back the other way. And then the other way. And now I'll just snip off the extra yarn. And our bee is done. Now let's make the antenna. To make the antenna, we'll grab the black yarn and we'll work with a slip knot. Then we'll chain 10. And we'll fasten off. I'm going to pull that a little bit. Now in order to secure your chain, we're going to tie a knot in both ends. So this is the way that I tie my knots. I like to loop around twice, like this. And then just pinch and pull at the same time, just like that. So there's that side done, and we'll do the other side as well. I'll loop around twice. That's once, and I'll grab my hook real quick. There's the second time, and I'm gonna pinch and pull at the same time, just like that. Now we'll cut off the excess yarn. And we've got a cute little antenna for our bee. Now in order to put the antenna in, you kind of want to put it between the 2 eyes. So sort of lay it on the face, get a general idea about where you want it to go. Slide your hook through, and then pull your antenna. And there you go. Isn't it cute? I think it's adorable. Now just set your bee aside and grab your white yarn, and we're going to start with a magic ring. We'll chain 1, that does not count as a stitch. Inside the magic ring you're going to work a single crochet, a half double crochet, a double crochet, three treble crochet, there's 1, 2, and 3, a double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, just like that. Now we'll pull the ring to close. And in that center ring, we'll work a slip stitch and finish off. Leave a tail. And we're going to use our tails and tie the wing shut. So pull them together. And this is how I like to tie. I wrap my yarn around twice and pull. Pull tight. And one more time. Wrap the yarn around twice and pull tight. And that's our first wing complete. Now we'll do the same exact thing to make the second wing. We'll start with a magic ring and chain 1. Then inside the ring we'll work a single crochet, half double crochet, a double crochet, we'll work 3 treble crochet, a double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet, then we'll pull the tail to close and we'll work a slip stitch right in the ring, and then we'll finish off. Pull tight, and then we'll tie a knot. And there are our wings. Now you have to decide where you want your wings to go on your body. So I'm going to thread a needle with one strand from my wing and go through in one direction. Then I'll thread the other strand through my needle and go in the other direction through those same stitches. And then I'm gonna lift the wing up a little bit, and underneath the wing I'm gonna tie a knot to secure it. Then I'll just thread both of those tails through my needle and hide it in the bee. Just go through a stitch here underneath the wing. Right here, and go through the bottom of the bee. Just cut off those extra tails, and that wing is complete. Now let's do the same thing for the other wing. So we'll thread one of those tails onto a needle, and we'll go through a stitch right here on the side of the body. Now we'll thread the other tail just like this, and we'll go through that same stitch in the opposite direction. Just like that. Then we'll lift the wing up and we'll tie a knot underneath it. Pull tight to secure. There we go. Now we'll thread both of the tails through the needle. We'll go through a stitch and hide the tails through the bee's body. And we're finished! You have your very own handcrafted crochet bee. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it with you. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to Hodgepodge Crochet for more crochet fun. Keep those hooks moving, and I'll see you in the next video.